Well, we were still on the mid-season break for Young Justice Phantoms, and the end of the first half of the season pushed many pieces onto the playing board. The current crisis might be the deadliest for the team, and after the last couple of seasons, we might want to ask ourselves if there's an incoming civil war on Earth-16. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about all the possibilities of heroes turning on heroes and finding new alliances in certain villains. Now, before we dive into this though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. And another big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 when we hit 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free Week of Skills share down below. It's a pretty great way for you to develop all of your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, while not diving too deep into your pockets. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, I have to say, me personally, I really like these individual character arcs in this season of Young Justice, and although they're personalized, I think they might be actually setting up some really big things. Now, at the end of the Sentinels of Magic arc, it really felt like things were getting shaken up, and fans were pretty taken aback that Vandal Savage himself actually brokered peace between Chaos and Order to help save Earth. But there were a couple of things that happened there, and as this went down, it made me sort of wonder if something bigger, uglier, and potentially a civil war could happen on Earth-16. Now, when you go back to the scene, Vandal Savage admitted he was using Earth as a pawn in what would create one final battle for the absolute soul of the universe. He presented it as this would be the ultimate war between Order and Chaos, with Earth representing Order and Darkseid representing Chaos. It appears this is the path Vandal Savage has been trying to put us on using the light and the reach since the beginning of the show. Now, you noticed in those battles we saw a couple of villains show up on the side of the heroes, and this is where that differences between Order and Chaos and good and evil start to play out. We've talked about that here before. Order is not necessarily always good, and Chaos is not necessarily always evil. This is where many of the problems might come into play. There are many egos on Earth in the alliances that are already existing. There's a serious lack of trust, lots of blame game, and tons of water under the bridge that would make it really hard for many of these characters to work together. With a potential Darkseid war coming, the Justice League, the crew at Young Justice, and the Outsiders will have to all align their visions together. This could create lots of problems. I mean, recently we had shady leadership from Batman, Nightwing, Zatanna, and Aqualad, and they even used innocent pawns to kind of achieve their goals, which really upset Black Lightning and surely would not align well with characters like Superman. There's also the current problems of the Sentinels of Magic, where it seemed Zatanna was pretty manipulative in passing the crown of Dr. Fate, setting up her students to rotate the title, but never really letting them know that's what was going on. There's also the fact that Mary Marvel now appears to be under the control of Granny Goodness, which could totally enhance the power of the villain side of the equation with the power of Shazam. If Vandal Savage represents Order, it's pretty hard to see the heroes trusting him, and he surely would want to recruit others to his cause, like Lex Luthor and Ra's al Ghul, which typically heroes don't play nice with. There's also the unresolved story of Warworld, and the residents of New Genesis could also play into this equation, creating quite the climactic battle that could close out this overall Darkseid storyline at some point. Now, obviously, all our heroes are against Darkseid, but I actually think the point of contention could be where Vandal Savage fits into that, and whether he's a hero, villain, or an actual agent of Order itself. I don't think many heroes would see Savage as anything but a villain, and although pragmatism could drive some heroes to save the Earth, I could see many people absolutely not aligning themselves with Vandal Savage, leading to an Earth that's not united, which could possibly cause them to lose and be enslaved by the anti-life equation. Now, obviously, this is pure speculation on my part, and there's nothing else except the story we've seen so far to indicate this could be happening, but I definitely see a problem brewing in the future for many heroes on Earth-16. What do you guys think? Do you think the final showdown between Order and Chaos could see our heroes in split camps because of Vandal Savage? And what do you think of Vandal Savage's role on the show? Hero, villain, or is he taking the role of Order to its natural conclusion? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not going to get any updates. Peace.